wife, Fannie. All that money you allocated tricking on a prosecutor, tricked his wife out of $1,400 a month alimony payments, and even took some of it back using the debit card out the same account that he put the money in from contracts he allegedly fucked you for. Where's the justice for this black woman when she's saying I've been married to his ass for 26 years, raised his children, and he somehow found a way to get around the law to only pay me $700 every 2 weeks, and then he splits that with me? This is the one you getting up on a church podium here to stand beside? That's the problem. Women findeth men. How you in church talking about, when I found this black man, you didn't find him. He's fucking you. Full way up. That's just what it is. And you didn't think that they was going to find out. But I'm just like, where's the justice for this black woman over here that helped to build up the very man that you are enjoying right now for the small price of $630,000 every year?
Man, the Lord did not cause you to stumble into $600,000 of taxpayer money because you're sleeping with the dude who's the lead prosecutor. You thought you were going to get away, and so you tried to get the church's money. That's what happened here, and you got caught. It's that simple. And look, should this case be thrown out? It should, because it is clear you have prosecutorial misconduct. Now that he was billing Fulton County DA's office for 24 hours of discovery, having meetings in Washington, D.C. with the White House counsel. I mean, that's ridiculous. You know that. Everybody knows that. But I got one other question. What does the White House counsel know? When did they know it? And what does Joe Biden know? And when did he know it? Because if they're meeting with the White House counsel's office, you can't tell me that they did not tell the president what was going on. She is in a long line of politicians who were trying to essentially take advantage of Trump to build their name ID. And she was also trying to get money in the process. Don't go into a black church and say, oh, pray for me. You did wrong, and you know you did wrong. You're in violation of any lawyer's ethics standards in any state in the country. Don't go to the church now asking for prayer and forgiveness. You knowingly did it and you got caught. She should be removed. She should be disbarred.
All right, guys. So we got to talk about Miss Fannie Pack Willis, who is under fire for getting her fanny packed by a special prosecutor that she hired to go after Trump. Now, this story right here is probably the beginning of the end for Fannie Pack's career because she's facing calls to resign. I mean, even the mainstream liberal media lawyers are calling for Nathan Wade to resign, saying that he should step down because they want to be able to save face when it comes to the potential Trump trial that, again, could be in jeopardy because of all of this stuff. The reason why all of this is happening is because a defendant in this trial asked for this case to be dismissed because of these allegations of this improper relationship between Fannie Pack getting her fanny packed by this special prosecutor, Nathan Wade, in which he was paid $650,000+ to pack her fanny and also to go after Trump, right? This guy, even though he lacked experience, was paid more than everybody else on the team. Okay, and nobody's out here boohoo-whining and crying racism or asking questions about whether race was involved when, you know, hey, you know, if the roles were reversed, they would be asking questions about whether or not race was involved. But clearly this guy was an affirmative action hire. He got hired because of his magic stick, which, you know, apparently, you know, Fannie Willis is obsessed with, so obsessed with that she's willing to compromise her whole career and her reputation over it, right? So this is where we're at, right? We're at a point now where Fannie Willis is being involved in the divorce case involving Nathan Wade and his wife, Jocelyn Wade, who, by the way, I've never fell in love with another man's wife, but this might be the exception where I think that that's actually okay because, one, they're getting divorced, and two, she quite literally could be helping sabotage this case against Trump, right? And for that, I am very thankful, okay? We have to vote for Miss Jocelyn Wade. She deserves an award for Wife of the Year, okay? And this story keeps getting better and better and better because the divorce judge that is involved in this case just made a bombshell decision